not alone.
What the hell was that?
Lights out for you. We do things around here.
This is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. I just need some time to process all this. You mind if we get out of here? Yeah, that is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
Of course. Let's do it.
I'm glad to hear it. Come on, let's get out of here. And hey, thanks. The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it.
Yeah.
Seen this place make monsters out of men.
Hey,
Do something for you?
Nick,
Anything I can help with?
your thoughts?
A synth taking up in Libertalia. I suppose some folks will do anything to get away from the Institute.
That's all for now.
All right.
You
hide
still.
down. Okay. Oh. Nice shot, Nick.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
Go around this way. Grab a hug down the borders. Take that. Got to kill them too. That other comrade. Throw it at Ray. Yeah, I'm alright, Nick. These boys, up there. Ah. No? There you go. Hurry up.
Really pissing me off!
Anna, good. You can do the job properly. Okay. I see, yeah. Hi.
Come on!
Don't hide from me. Wanna fight? Fight. Come in, Nick. Don't worry about that. Behind you. Don't come in. You down, Nick? Where'd you go? shooting, Nick. That's it. Keep going. Running. Bottom, David.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Weapon. Right leg. Fast travel there. Yep. Tax money. Job well. Radiation. Hi. Right there, Nick. There he is.
Keep leading, and I'll follow you. That was a. Well, this should send a message to the gunners to stay off my back.
I'm sure they heard you loud and clear.
Definitely. For the gunners, it's always about the bottom line. And they just lost this entire way station, and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
A favor, huh? Can I decide later?
Well, I don't like these things hanging over my head. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss.
Ah, nice. Right, where should we go now? Go there. Yep. Nice walk.
Hey, was that you I saw at the barricades last night? You were the one shooting hot shots with that sword. That was crazy. Nah, I just remembered what my mother taught me. Shoot from the chest. Handcuff greased with the fin.
Right. Sorry about that. Never mind. We'll get this, probably get it finished tonight, hopefully. Get it done. Done and dusted. key.
Someone there?
Who's there?
Time's up.
And everything will come out of there.
Kidding me?
Always get shots at. Who's there? Wait. Yeah, go that way. Go that way round.
What's up? What the fuck was that? Where'd that little fucking go?
Someone's coming.
Someone's coming. There you are. One more.
They're in for it now.
Not yet. Oh, that's what needed to do. Keep climbing. Just keep climbing. Three, two, one.
What the? What? We're hot!
Something out. Out.
Oh well. Yeah. Oh, didn't see you there.
Someone's coming.
You are seriously fucked, you know that?
Bothering anybody now.
Oh, dear him. Hello.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Take him out!
One here.
Engaging hostile!
Engaging hostile. No, you're not. He's nowhere near me. volume up on this. No, wrong one, David. Devices, Bluetooth devices, no. Audio device. Yeah. Microphone level. I don't think that's loud enough, but never mind. Hello? Right. How's that?
Pam needs you in her room.
Yes, I know she does.
All hands are lost at Augusta's safe house. Planes, homes.
Pam, I took care of the DIA
Dialogue
cache.
mode. Task complete. Reward dispensed.
Oh, yeah, next, come here.
Heads up.
I'm on.
Telephone.
All ears.
Room variable.
Go this way. Top of this mic, man. Hello? Yes? Excuse me. Alright, Nick. Keep walking.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay. Go in.
We still have so much to learn about the mistakes we made in the past, and how to prevent us from repeating them.
Come on, come on, Nick.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
plane.
Since we're meant to fly, they would have built us with wings.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
Yes,
Make
boss.
sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't
There it does.
It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
See anything?
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Yeah, whatever. Can't see anybody shooting at me. I know it's happened before. Oh. Coming into landing. How are you going to land that in there?
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Letting off some rounds. Yeah, how are we going to get up there?
You got my attention.
It's me, Nick.
Dance?
There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me.
Yes, boss. Go on then.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Kells.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor.
Oh.
And you're no knight. Not yet.
Okay.
Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Yes, sir.
From you folks, wouldn't know where to look.
Go. Ooh, I like that. We'll get one of them.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Elder Maxon is holding...
Yes, I know. But I didn't listen to it, but I couldn't be bothered. Talk too much throughout the whole lot of years. Go this way, Nick. Come on.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy.
Okay.
Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Victoriam.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us.
Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Thank you.
Wear it with pride.
I will do.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Yes, boss. Done. I've got my own body armor now. Yeah, I've been promoted to a knight.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Thank you.
Hey.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
I work with one. He's there.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure.
Sorry, Nick.
Firing.
Excuse my body.
Everything holding
So how did it look out there?
Paladin
Got
Dance.
a lot of work
There you
ahead of
are.
us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute.
Oh, yeah.
But first things first.
What?
In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Outstanding.
Sorry, Nick. Back with you in a bit. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, no trophy. Alright, there we go. Sorry.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Okay. Oh. Get that off. So.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Yeah.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question.
Yep.
And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Never.
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question.
Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Only to defend myself.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I will do. Thank you very much, Balder.
Ah, good. You're finally here.
Yep.
Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Books?
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses.
Yes,
Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid.
Okay.
As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay, yeah. You're welcome. Oh, hello. You're squashing the cat. Get your big size, whatever feet off the cat.
Carry food with you or...
There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report.
Proctor Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
You're the one who decided
Not
to
what I
add
was
weight to a
expecting.
firework. Got it.
There it is.
You
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with.
Yep.
My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Yes.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Okay.
All right. Forget that I asked.
Appreciate it. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay.
Feeling the Commonwealth looks bad.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Oh. Buy them. Okay.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause.
Okay.
The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo,
mod.
You just let me know.
Okay.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
You must be in there for a reason. Maybe I'll keep my distance.
I'm only having a bit of fun with you. Now this is the stowage, the powers that be. If you need to stop...
Phase 3. Phase 4. Oh, there's my views there.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Yes, sir.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
For ammunition, weapon mods. Dr. Tegan find out what you need.
Tighten up beautiful. Split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Yeah, research.
Digits.
Darcy? What?
Vanguard.
No kidding.
Shipping out in advance rotation. So I leave a couple of secrets.
Travel there. Make it a bit easier for me. Oh, excuse me. I've come from the bottom of my heart. That's the caramel nibbles. Yeah. Devil May Cry 5.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
No, don't die, don't die, don't die. See that hole then? Stuck. Oh, where'd we go? Alive. Hey, chicken eating, where are you?
I will your destruction around by now! Blameless human! You move too much!
The big monster.
I lost him.
Yeah, let's drive at him.
What? Who's there? Someone there?
Quite a bit of trash to pick through.
No.
Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Huh? A noise.
A noise.
Something there. Must have been nothing. I hear
Of where? Ow.
fire!
That can't be all of them.
Go and find you! You'll die well!
Nice.
Pick that up.
Yes.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Yes, boss. Nibbles, one moment.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent. To me, it's an archaeological relic. Area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
So boring.
It will be boring in a minute.
This equipment's here for a reason. Let's
Someone
find out
there.
why.
Who's there? Huh? What's that? What was that? Say, you heard me. What you
that, because I am.
Suffer!
Fucking arsehole. Oh fuck. Fucking rocket at me. Ah.
That's it.
Excuse me. Don't think Nick's gonna like this.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Speak to these radars now. Radar captain. Going in my son and shoot you. That's why he's joined the Brotherhood. He's looking for his son. Fast travel.
The human-looking sensors are the worst.
Shouldn't have left Nick up there.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I've met her before.
I want to know what to do if she refuses.
Nothing that would provoke a hostile response. If she refuses, you're not to press the issue. Remember, infiltration of the Institute is our larger goal. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Should I do? Should I do him the tape, or should I just not do it? It's gonna be an hard one, I know.
If you need shelter and supplies,
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Go and drop these two off. Hey? Dan? How did it cut off on you? Oh, error program.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
I iced the coursers before they found you. This time.
Augusta's safe house was destroyed by the Institute.
It's as I feared. 3 safe houses gone. Hard to imagine. I have nothing further for you at the moment. I'm sure someone else could use your help. No shortage of fires to be put out.
Rogue Variable's arrival is approximately late. Coursers spotted outside railroad operations. To disrupt enemy search-find algorithms, its elimination is required.
I'll do it.
A timely resolution is required.
Do I get to drive one of them? Oh, it's fine. bit weird going through there. Never mind. Uh-oh.
Beginning search. Scanning for hostiles. False alarm. Standing down. All clear. Intruder, identify yourself. Hostile target identified. Citizen. Area. identify yourself.
Who we got?
Dead already!
Yes. Oh.
Justice will be administered.
Attacking hostile.
A lawful use of deadly force.
Pardon me, sir. Power armor is sturdy enough, but it limits your mobility. That armor should serve you well in a firefight. Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier. Report anything suspicious to the SRB. Carry on, sir. Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Yes. Bingo.
Hey there. Pardon me, sir. Always be vigilant. We have many enemies. Prepare to be terminated.
travel there.
Carrington wants a word.
High-Rise was a good man. So many good men.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Recalibrating using new data set.
That courser won't be bothering anyone again.
Human-machine interface set to 100%. Thank you, Agent. Well done.
Wait, that robot. Well, I'm at level 40. Dan. I'm at level 40. Yeah. Good. Travel there, drop all my stuff off. Fast travel is the only way.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
Hey, Z1.
You must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things, but he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
You won't be alone. The Railroad will fight with you.
Together, we have a chance. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Up or down? Down.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Hey, Z1.
I would be happy to assist you. I look forward to assisting you further.
Up. Gotta go up.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
So.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done. and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Your quarters.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Well, hello.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Don't think I should be here. Get too clean.
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
Your quarters are just inside, sir.
Hi.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Oh, he said I've got loads of ammunition. Talking poo, wasn't you?
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Good. Oh, he shot. I can't blow his head off.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached a point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Oh dear. Contact them both. Hello. Go. Fast travelling, Dan. Fast travelling.
Carrington wants to talk with you. Sounds important.
Ah, good, you're here. There's been a development. A raider gang has captured one of our agents, codenamed Blackbird. The twist is, we thought he was already killed at Augusta Safe House. Desdemona clings to the far, so she wants you.
Uh-huh. If Blackbird's alive...
As you see fit. The dead drop has the full briefing.
God damn it! Losing Augusta is a real blow. Not your fault, I know.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Some of the people you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates, so be careful what you say.
Brotherhood now. Both angles. Working 2 angles now, done. There. to make them all come together and all fight and die. Took the song off myself.
You might want to have nightcaps decayed.
So.
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Right, that's done. Yes.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside, 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs. Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Someone there! Time to die! What? Who's there?
An enemy utilizing the Institute. You must be destroyed. Contact detected. Possibly.
Systems damaged.
Following Institute protocol. Eliminating hostile.
Scream! Scream for your worthless life!
I'm under attack.
Okay, human. We win.
Is in it. Targeting sensors. Fully operational.
I am a super mutant. I
Detected. Scanning. Subject identified. Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. an infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Okay. Make it, bro.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Two birds from Stone Carter there now. That's actually it. Yes.
Sounds like those raiders are quite a handful.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't
Please,
be serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious.
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
My compliments on getting V592 back to us so quickly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Oh, that's okay.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
What happens if I jump off here?
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Rumor is, advanced systems will be starting a new government initiative soon.
Dr. Lee.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.